Erling Haaland lifestyle. We all know that footballers, especially the famous young ones, have a tendency to live extremely luxurious lives. This usually translates into fancy houses, branded clothes, fast cars, and wild parties. Well, you would be surprised to know that Erling Haaland is quite different from your typical footballer. Hello and welcome to our channel Erling Braut HAALAND Live. Today, we're going to take a look into what kind of lifestyle Erling Haaland prefers. But before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, hit the bell icon so that you can get instant updates about our videos. Before we get into Haaland's lifestyle, let us talk a little about how the kid got into football. When his father played for Leeds United in 2000, Erling Haaland was born there. 7 years prior, Erling Haaland had relocated to England after advancing through the ranks at neighbourhood club Brine. Erling was forced to retire from football at the age of 30 due to injury issues just 3 years after Erling was born. He received a very brutal Roy Keane tackle that broke his right knee, but his left knee had already been giving him trouble before the Manchester United midfielder's red card incident. After his successful career came to an end, Erling made the decision to move back with his family to Norway. Erling followed in his father's footsteps by enrolling in Brine's youth academy, even though Haaland Sr. left football behind to work as a real estate developer at home. At this time, Haaland wasn't the phenomenal athlete he is today, and was smaller than most of the other boys. But when your father is a footballer and your mother's a heptathlete, the genetics are sure to appear, and man did they show. It was just a matter of time until his outstanding abilities on the soccer field began to excite a sizable fan following and management.
That is Erling Haaland, the Scandinavian sensation!
Erling was so good that it only took him a little while to move up the success ladder. He therefore made his senior debut at the young age of 15. And while he did not stop to wow many people, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team, the Norwegian side, took notice of him. Even though he later joined the team in 2017, he was not meant to stay for very long. Because, despite offers from Premier League clubs and clubs like Juventus and Bayer Leverkusen, he signed with RB Salzburg in Austria. This particular contract was Erling Haaland's initial one. The player thoroughly demonstrated how exceptional he was upon joining RB Salzburg on January 1st, 2019. As a result, he joined Karim Benzema as the only other player to score goals in 3 straight Champions League matches. Additionally, on July 19, 2019, he netted his first hat-trick for the team while competing in Austrian Cup events. On January 1, 2020, he signed a second deal to play with Borussia Dortmund in Germany. If you're a devoted supporter of Dortmund, you may confirm that the player has scored at least 1 goal in each game in which he's appeared. And now, the amazing player is on his way to Man City. On July 1st, 2022, Manchester City and Borussia Dortmund confirmed their agreement for the transfer of star striker Erling Haaland. According to numerous reports, City is paying Haaland about $63.3 million to activate the release provision in their existing deal. Although the English giants will have to pay Haaland compensation commensurate with his reputation as an attacking wonder, the release price marks a tremendous value for them, even if there are other costs to be divulged. Fabrizio Romano estimates that Haaland will make $462,105 per week with Manchester. He will earn the same as his new teammate Kevin De Bruyne, and the second highest pay in the Premier League, just behind Cristiano Ronaldo, $474,374 per week, according to reports. Now, that is a lot of money, an amount that's enough to make even the most humble among us a little crazy. But we don't think Haaland is going to go on that path. He has been earning good money, but till now we've never seen him out and about like other players of his age. However, the athlete loves watches and seems to sport quite the collection. Haaland was wearing an intriguing blue Rolex while reuniting with his friends during the lockdown. It was a limited edition Smurf Rolex Submariner date. The watch has an oceanic blue bezel to match its Submariner aesthetic. At 3 o'clock, it also features a date window. Depending on how well the market is doing, it costs about $40,000. he was sporting a Royal Oak double balance wheel Openworked in another photo of him. This stunning watch has rose gold hour markers and a stainless steel case. A rose gold balance bridge for the skeletal 256 components is also visible. Price? Approximately $70,000 to $140,000. You can tell that Haaland is a true connoisseur of the classics after taking a close look at his watch collection. Simply said, this Cosmograph Daytona is evidence of that. It has an 18K yellow gold case with a green dial that contrasts with it, which is this year's top watch trend. We'll wait while you name another timepiece that's as elegant and sporty at the same time. If you want to purchase one, it costs roughly $90,000. Haaland was given the title of Forward of the Season for the 2020-21 UEFA Champions League, and wore a 42mm Audemars Piguet Royal Oak concept watch with a 250-piece limited edition Black Panther edition. A black ceramic bezel with titanium inlays that have been satin brushed sits atop the purple titanium casing. On the dial is a white gold representation of the watch's namesake. It brings about $167,000 in sales. The most elegant watch in Erling Haaland's collection, perhaps, this Rolex, appropriately dubbed Eye of the Tiger, features champagne subdials entwined with brilliant cut diamonds and black lacquer, as well as a bezel adorned with 38 baguette cut diamonds. Despite having made its debut back in 2004, it's still a stunning vehicle worth $180,000. Finally, he's also the owner of another amazing watch. This Hublot Spirit of Big Bang is undoubtedly distinctive. The piece is encased in 18K royal gold and strapped on with brown alligator skin. Additionally, it seems that Erling Haaland enjoys skeletal dials. It's close to $50,000 in price. Owning watches isn't the only thing Haaland loves. He also likes to give expensive gifts. Following his departure to England for the upcoming season, he spent about £500,000 on Rolex watches for his Beau Russia Dortmund colleagues and staff members as farewell gifts. The Norwegian striker, who will depart the German club at the end of June, bought 33 Rolex watches for his teammates, each of which is worth £12,730 as a parting gift. Haaland isn't short on sponsors either. Two significant sportswear behemoths are reportedly seeking the young athlete's signature, now that they've realized his potential worldwide appeal after the striking sensation's contract with Nike expired earlier this year. It's also been reported that both German brands intend to sign him to a contract that'll keep him committed to them until the early part of the following decade. A significant element in Puma and Adidas' interest in signing the 20-year-old has developed from his recent move to Manchester City, who compete in the Premier League, the most watched league in the world of football, in addition to the player's evident marketability. It's interesting to note that reports also earlier claimed that Puma, who sponsored Manchester City since 2019, was keen for Erling Haaland to join the English powerhouses, as the company was in a pole position to become his sponsor. Well, we'll have to wait and watch to see who Haaland chooses. Haaland also likes to vacation in style, and this year he's gone to Spain and could even be seen playing with some fans. Haaland hasn't really owned a car yet, and would drive in the ones that his respective club gave him. But things might change in England, and you could spot him in a Mercedes or even an Audi, as the player has been seen driving around in these vehicles earlier. Now, superstars such as him don't remain single for long. Well, Haaland has 5 girlfriends, and he sleeps with all of them. The girlfriends being the footballs he scored a hat-trick with. Other than that, we don't know much about Haaland's personal life, as he likes to keep out of the spotlight. As for his living situation, Haaland was recently seen looking at Paul Pogba's £3 million mansion as he looked for a home in the city. The Sun reported that Pogba's lavish 5-bedroom property, which includes a gym, heated pool and sauna, will cost Haaland £30,000 per month to rent. To help Haaland get going right away, the house also has an indoor football field with mini goals, an electronic scoreboard and LED lighting. So, let's see what Haaland chooses. So, that was all the time we had today, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon on your way out. Till then, see ya.